Hi everybody and welcome. This is a weekly read, September 6th to September 12th for Taurus. And this week we're going to be working with archetype cards as our base message to see. Archetypes are representatives of patterns of behavior that we often work with throughout our lives. There are about 12 that are our main archetypes that we work with throughout our lives. And then there are many others that, come and go. So we're going to pull one archetype card, and then we're going to pull some tarot to bring in some more detail. So Taurus, this week you are working with the Martyr. Light attribute of the Martyr, so the positive aspects are learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So giving, to be of service to others or to be of service to a cause as opposed to us ourselves. And then shadow attribute is addiction to self-pity. So this could represent you. This could represent another in your life, Taurus. But the energy of it is the Martyr. So this could be that you're being called, you're using your light attribute of this pattern of behavior right now, and we're going to see how that will affect your life. Or it could be that maybe you've been in a little bit of a, self-pity, a pity party. Things haven't been going so great, and we'll find out why and how to move through that. This could also represent the energy of someone else in your life that is displaying, perhaps the shadow attribute of the Martyr archetype. So let's take a look at that, because we've all got that person that, in our lives that, that's too many, that will martyr themselves, so to speak. Oh my goodness, they're flying out for you, but there's too many of them. Okay, let me focus for Taurus here, September 6 to 12. What's going on with this Martyr archetype? You won't believe this. This is crazy. Okay, maybe not. All right. We got some similar cards to the last reading, which, I'm always cautious if I didn't shuffle well enough, but we've got enough that's different. Okay, so definitely there's some healing taking place, whether this is you in this energy of the shadow, but we've got some shadow work that we're doing, because we have number 14, which is Temperance. That's the Angel of Healing. That's a major arcana, which usually represents things that are significant in our lives. So there's definitely some healing that's got to take place, and it could be that you're dealing with someone, Taurus, that's in this shadow energy of the Martyr, that's always, self-sacrificing, but not from a place of giving and being of service, but from a place of, oh, feel badly for me because, I'm doing all this and I'm taking all this on and nobody's helping me, but realistically they could have help. They just choose not to take it, kind of deal. I mean, we all know that Martyr syndrome, right? And that energy. And there is something in play where there's some healing that needs to take place within that. And we've got the Six of Swords, which is air energy. So that's an air sign reflection, but that's calm. So we've got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It could represent a person from one of those signs, not necessarily, but you've got some healing and you've got to sit in some calm space because you're being affected. You've got this King of Swords energy. So the court cards generally represent, they could represent an actual person in your life. This is a masculine energy, with this being a male figure and the king, but it's only the energy of it. It could be any identity. So this could be your energy, although it's air swords. So again, you've got two swords here. So you could be dealing with an air sign that's demonstrating this shadow energy, or you're helping this person move through the shadow energy of martyrdom, and you're representing that healing by, doing the, demonstrating the light aspect of this, of how to be of service, but don't take on too much, and do it from a good heart space, and not from the poor me, feel bad for me, I'm gonna burden myself on purpose and hope that everyone, sees it and calls it, and I get my gratification that way, because that's not healthy. You know, it's not healthy to purposefully manipulate to create an outcome that way. And then we've got the Five of Pentacles, which is, you know, Pentacles is earth sign, so it could be you feeling abandoned here, because this represents abandonment, you know, letting something go, a loss of some kind. And with this being earth energy, this could be you that has felt abandoned by someone that plays the martyr here, or has been playing the martyr here, and is not working with you, is not being genuine and authentic. And, you know, with you, there's some healing taking place with this, like you're moving through and breaking through this energy. And perhaps it represents the King of Swords, which is ambition. This person is ambitious. You know, it could also be your energy, although it's air. It could be representing you as well, where you've got to take that position, so to speak, where you've got to be that person that comes out of this calm space, you know, once you get some alignment here with this person, and you've got to take control of the situation with the character that's, you know, using the shadow attribute of the martyr here, looking for self-pity, you know, woe is me, I'm going to sit in the corner and eat a can of worms, so to speak. Because now, next up, you've got the Six of Cups, which is reflection. Now, Cups is water, so that could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that's coming in. But you also have two sixes, and generally sixes are positive, you know, but you've got this energy here where it's reflection. So you've got the calm, you've got reflection with the healing underneath here. So perhaps it is that you've got to play with this king energy and sit this loved one down. It feels like a loved one. It doesn't feel like it's a co-worker or, you know, how do you say it? Acquaintance. It doesn't feel like, it feels more familiar than that. It feels much closer than that, like a primary relationship, parent-child, sibling, could even be a grandparent kind of thing where you've got that archetype moving up through the generations, or it could be your primary partner or partners as well. So, you know, this is a really common, big archetype that we all work with in our lives, and it's really important to recognize it, because when we get down on ourselves, it can sometimes be a slippery slope. And those of us that have the attitude, and a lot of Tauruses, you know, I'm also Taurus sun sign, we can sometimes get into that whole, you know, I'll do it myself because I know how to do it. I'm not going to rely on anybody else, and it's just better that way. You know, and that has a bit of that shadow attribute of the martyr to it, because that's not necessarily the case. And even if it is, pulling people from your tribe and getting support from others is important, you know? So you've got someone at play that's doing this here, but in the end, you know, this will work out. And this is Two of Cups partnership. So this to me it's one of your primary partnerships here that you are working with. And one of you, it feels like it's the other, it's not you. It feels like it's the other that's working with this shadow aspect of the martyr energy, where they're in this self-pity, woe is me, you know, the world is on my shoulders, but they want the recognition for that. They thrive on that feedback, so to speak, of, you know, oh, poor you, you've got so much going on. And, you know, I'm not suggesting that the person is negative or bad or anything like that. You know, sometimes we get stuck with the mental body, and there's swords in here with the mental body as well. So that's definitely at play. You know, this person is just sort of stuck in this mode, and there's some healing that needs to take place. So if this is someone else that you're identifying with, then you need to grab onto that King of Swords energy and come forward with, you know, be straightforward with them. You know, sit with them and show them whatever it is as a situation comes up, or have that gentle conversation, that calm conversation, you know, because you've definitely felt this coming for a long time. Whatever this is, it didn't just show up. It's something you've been dealing with, And it's time because your primary partnership here, you've got the Two of Cups, which is lovely, and it's beautiful and fresh, and it's fairly new. It's the twos. So this can really transcend, but either you or the other, whichever one's working in the negative attribute or the shadow attribute, it's really time to step in and do the work of just seeing it, just call it. So often, if we just call it and bring it to the light, that's enough. Quite often that's enough to dissipate it, to help it sort of dispel and, to move on, for you to transcend that energy. So let's pull one more card and see what advice we get here. And this is from a Gateway deck. And please click like and subscribe if you're getting something from the video, so we can stay connected and I can build and grow. Follow your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Yeah, so there's real potential within this partnership, whatever this is. It feels like it's your primary relationship, but it could be, again, family. It's tight-knit, whatever it is. But this is supposed to be joyful. This person doesn't have to sit in this energy, whether it's you or the other, another. You don't have to sit in this energy. It's time to transmute this and really feel some joy within those partnerships. All right, Taurus, so those are your messages, September 6th to 12th for the week, dealing with the archetype of the Martyr. I hope that you got something from it, and please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.